Well, hello, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. I'm Manason, a lewd, degen, out-trained professional multiverse wizard specializing in world building and Waifusmith. Now, floating by my shoulder is Grammary, a succubus is always open to game or acolyte. But the meeting session is for after the stream because right now it's time for some more MacGuffin stealing with the Bookwalker, Thief of Tales. Let's just actually continue. I'm eager to finish this game. Oh shit, I need to change my headset actually. Forgot. Oopsie. Now, this is supposedly the last book, but the last level that we need to finish, but who knows what's gonna happen. I have no idea how the story is gonna end. I'm actually slightly interested in seeing how things will progress to the end. Because it's a nice story. It's well told. Interesting plot. Interesting characters. Now, we were at the gate. Over here. Were we not? Poor dude. Peter Jenkins. Poor Jenkins. A crowbar. I have a crowbar. I have two of the 5 crowbar parts. Okay. Okay. Oh. Is there anything to go? Anywhere else to go? I don't think so. Get up high quickly. The storm is closed. Okay. Did I go this way? Door to customs. Maps. Oh, those look like different maps of the area. Oh, not gonna show me anything. Doctor is sitting in the cold, dark office. He looks at you and in a bored voice says, "Train number 42. The answer to everything." Inspector digs through some papers. "Are you Ronald Miles?" "No." "You find the body of Ronald Miles?" "No, I found the body of Peter Jenkins." Not even the original owner of this fucking train. I'm like the second or third owner. Well, technically there's a huge list of names. People who own that train that I was controlling. But still, after Miles, it was transferred to Jenkins. Was transferring, and now the inspector looks at you. "My name is Bob." "Just Bob?" Bobson. Oh, come on. I'll write that down. Wearing a shabby coat with a strange rusty cage hanging around his neck. Not shabby. His face looks at you, then looks at again. It's apparently disfigured. Oh, ho, ho. You aren't too good looking yourself. Doctor doesn't react. "Here's your ticket." He hands you an old yellow ticket, which looks like it's been passed around for years. "On Southern Town visit, 2 hours. "In 2 hours? You must sell all possessions belonging to the train's former operator before you leave town. Make that your top priority." I thought they were mine. Inspectors looked at you silently, trying to understand whether you're joking or you really don't know how things work around here. "Money is yours? The possessions are the people's." "What happens if I can sell them all in 2 hours?" "The items will go to the people." "Okay, thanks." "Go on to..." He opens the turnstile. Okay. What's up with the stable? Ah, bread. Nice. Nice. So that's the other train. Everyone lives on trains? What the fuck? Yeah, on train district. A young woman is talking to one of the travelers, who passes her a strange half-empty bag. "In my time but 1 hour, please." He hands over the bag and quickly turns away. "Hold on!" The man freezes, tilting his head. "But who do you take me for? Don't have enough sand here for 15 minutes! Kicks a small pile of red sand out in the palm of her hand. "Are you up to your old tricks again? Do I need to call the guard?" "No, please! 15 minutes is fine!" Let me just catch my breath and I'll be on my way. The man slowly retreats. He looks extremely tired. The woman turns on an empty hourglass in one of the niches on the wall. Damn beggars. Pours the sand from her hand into the hourglass. Then she picks up her radio, and you hear a crackling sound coming from the speakers, echoing all over the town. Peters, train 124, 15-minute extension. She puts the radio back on her belt and reaches out a hand to you without looking. Give her your ticket. Okay, yellow. She picks out a near hourglass and pours in enough redstone to reach the second mark on the side. Then she puts it in one of the empty niches on the wall. 2 hours, starting now. Good luck in town. Thanks. See ya. What a curious place. Reminds me of those engines, like mortal engines or whatever. The inspector is standing by the train. His assistant is inside, rummaging through the possession. You again. The main contract at the town gate recognizes you. Everything okay? These are the guy's trains. What was his name? Max, I think. Max, is he doing better? I can sell this. You hear from the inside of the train. I'll say there's enough to live on here. Just split it up, I think. Max? He's resting right now, and we're keeping an eye on his stuff. You look over his shoulder into the train car. Don't look in there. You know what? He hesitates for a moment. He reaches into his pocket and takes out a bag of sand. Take this. You're a good guy. You helped Max. I'll just take care of things here. Now get out of here. Don't interfere. The inspector turns around. Does it interest in you? Okay. What did I even get? Time runs out like sand through your fingers in this town, literally. Bag of red sand. Think it's journal oil book. Okay. Melons! My melons! No, my cabbages. This merchant is desperately trying to get your attention. His mind reminds you of late stage insanity. Hey man, hey, come over here, got any sand? Oh, I'm looking to earn some myself. Oh well, I can't help you with that. I've been selling my heart out, but I still don't even have enough sand to fix my train. Look at the melon seller's train. There are a lot of things in this world you'd call run down. Everything you've seen up until now is sparkling clean compared to this train. And my time's running out. I have half an hour left in town. All because of those damn guards. They gave me a penalty, those dogs. What am I supposed to do? My wheel is busted. You know this train front wheel is sitting at a 45-degree angle. Doesn't need to worry. With a wheel like that, there's no getting that train out of here in any case. I should get going. A middle-aged woman is resting on the stoop of her train, a basin of laundry. Children's clothes to her feet. She stares at your train for a moment. Besides, she leans against the train door, which buckles lightly under her weight. So you're for train 42, huh? She grabs a cigarette and takes a drag. You know the print? Jenkins? Yeah. That's my... Oh! Fuck! He gets up heavily and starts hanging the laundry, as if nothing had happened. I'm sorry. Are your hands clean? Pass me the clothes. He nods at the basin and disappears inside. You know it sends ash flying from his cigarette onto a pair of men's pants hanging on the line. She shakes out the sheet and turns over the line. What's your business in town? Got stuff to sell? She blows her cigarette smoke upwards. Keep it off the sheet. The woman ashes her cigarette, and you see her glance quickly at you as she takes the sheet. So, Jenkins' possessions. Do you need me to... anything? I'll share a bunch of socks. You pile a few socks from the basin together and give them to the woman. The woman doesn't turn around to take them from you. Stand her back to you, not speaking. Yeah, I'm sorry. When I found it, There's already nothing I could do. He nods weakly a few times. Turning halfway around, she passes you a cigarette. She already has a fresh one in her mouth and lip. Okay. You sit on her train stoop. I found a journal on his train. I guess it belongs to you now. Customs won't let me just give it to you, but I'll figure something out. Smile. A journal. Jenkins didn't know how to write. He probably robbed or killed someone. Those aren't his things. Those stops seem to put her in a better mood. Finishes his cigarette. She packs up and heads inside the train. A child's joyful laughter is her. Oh god, the child! A fucking child. 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna find a way to get the journal to her, I guess. Quiet woman. The greenery on the train's roof is quite striking. By local standards, you're looking at a very well-kept train. Oh, do you? The woman sharply puts a finger to her lips. You managed to get a look at her face. She's incredibly beautiful, even with the deep shadows in her eyes. Examining the train. It looks like the train has been washed recently. Metal and glass are gleaming, and a thin layer of newly settled dust looks just like an elegant decoration. Green stems sway on the roof. You see calanchoe, a wortia, and tons of other plants that you don't recognize. Sorry, did you need something? I wanted to ask you, do you know how I can get into the upper district? I heard the meteorologist lives here. You can only get in once you retire. And I think you still have a while before that happens. I do too. How do I get in here and there now? Today. Tuma shrugs silently and looks towards the way of town, running her eyes over the locomotive. You notice an old trailer with dried up branches sticking out the leaky roof. The longer you look at the trailer, the more you shiver. Chills run up and down your spine like something icy touched the spot between your shoulder blades. Aren't you afraid your old trailer might fall right off? The woman continually looks towards the way out. Yes, the trailer is quite old. If it falls off, it falls off. The corner of the woman's mouth turns up and she shakes her head. What do you do? As though the woman doesn't hear your question. Just stares silently, watching. Just when you think she's not going to answer, she starts to speak. I'm making it through life. Day by day. Okay. I'm in the plants. Oh, the plants. I used to enjoy nurturing life. The woman looks at the old trailer and stiffers for a split second. You see all the muscles on her face tense, but in an instant, the illusion passes. Ask what's in the trailer. What's inside? Oh shit, wrong one. Things. Oh, things. Mention things. Toys. Why are you carrying them around? I thought it was better to travel light in the desert. I don't know. I'd rather keep them with me. The woman frowns. Doesn't tell you to leave. What the hell is wrong with this woman? You know anything about the meteorologist? Meteorologist. Tell me, English. Are you gonna mess with me? Meteorologist. Is that how you actually pronounce it?
Meteorologist.
Meteorologist. I'm already forgotten how to pronounce it. He tells us when storms are coming. Well, duh. Is that it? Do you know anything else? The woman turns her head to look you straight in the eye. You can't read her expression. I won't keep you any longer. Thanks. You return to lay, but suddenly feel something crawling across your neck. Oh, well, now you leader. Seems that the oil bug in your pocket's finally trying to escape. Why? Put your hand over your neck. Stop. Huh? Leave it with me. Okay. Walks over and opens the door of her train. Picks something up, then returns to you. Yeah. He's holding 2 old, dusty bags of sand in her open hand. 2 bags for those gross little bugs? Is she insane? You don't hear me complaining. Carefully remove the bug from your neck and pass it to the woman. He gives you the 2 bags of sand. Thanks. The woman nods gently to you. Then turns her attention to the bug. I'm getting some very big yandere vibes from this woman. I'm getting some very big yandere vibes from her. I would rather not deal with her for much longer. No siree. Container. Few wires wrapped around the crate. Something clear doesn't want you to look inside. Okay. Oh, that's my train, I guess. Great. Ooh. Come on. Pliers. 2 pliers and 1 crowbar. 2 items that needs pliers and 1 that needs crowbar. Okay, let's talk to this dude. How many do I have? 3 bags of sand. Merchant stare bores greedily into you. Well, will you buy a melon? You look at the merchant over. Rampant clothes, worn out shoes, his mouth bag on the ground. Whisper, why is there a bag of sand at his feet? Warn the melon seller. You dropped something. What's that? You know the man's feet. He looks down mistrustfully, then pauses. Well, slap my train and call me a sand melon. How could I drop that bag? How did I miss that? Thanks, man. I must have lost it. You nod in response and walk away. You spend the next few minutes unable to shake the thought that you could have used that sand. Come on, I'm not gonna steal from a person like that. I don't even know how much sand I need. Fuck. Gregory? No. Roderick. I think that's what his name was, we were calling. Maybe his name changed, but yeah. Roderick would get pretty angry if I stole from someone. Like that. Like shamelessly stole from them. Hey, are you a digger? No. A digger. My hearing is fine. I'm asking what that means. The man looks at you without blinking for 10 seconds or so. You're attracting suspicion again with your unnecessary questions. I'm not a local. I'm not from here. You gesture at the town. The man continues to look at you without blinking. It's the only town on our continent. Possibly on the whole damn planet. Where the hell are you from then, if not from here? Etienne, please. Etienne. Please, be more delicate. I left for a long time. I left for a long time and I'm back. But I don't remember anything. Okay, yeah, that's... 10-10 excuse. A digger is someone who digs up buildings in the desert. You know what the desert is? Or is there no desert where you come from, I guess? The digger. They just called them something different back in my day. Huh. Yeah, I'm a digger. I was one of the best back when. I find that hard to believe. So do I. Need work tomorrow? I want to dig up a building on Mountain Street, but I can't really do myself. Or it was our plan. Started digging from the top, got from the 20th to the 7th floor. But the lower floors are hard work. The sand's packed tight and it's a pickaxe job. I want to round up a few more people, then we'll move out at sunrise. Is there anything special there in that building? The man peers closely at you. He seems not sure you can be trusted. There was a gun store on the 1st floor of the building. The work's out that should concern you. I'll pay you. What's in the building is none of your business. You in or no? Think about it. Think then. He throws his cigarette on the ground and turns away from you. Is he going to start a riot in town when he gets his hands on weapons? No. He gets caught in a firestorm out on the road tomorrow. Oh. Ow. I should get going. Okay. Irritated man. Yeah, let's talk to the irritated man. I'm not buying anything, Nick. Okay. Bye, jerk. Bookseller. What the hell is with these trains? How does the trains move? How do the trains move in between places? Like, someone over here needs to go out of town. So how do they move it? There's no way to leave these trains. A sound that reaches your ears seems impossible in the desert world. Rustling pages, hundreds of pages. The table next to the woman's train is full of books with well-worn covers. Each one looks like it was taken out of the antique bookshelf. Here's your first yawn. You're welcome. Hello, the young bookseller waves at you. Hi. Are you new to these parts? I've never seen you before. Your attentive but slightly unfocused gaze lies over you. Your paper face doesn't seem to bother him. Yeah, I'm new. Do you know everyone here? No, of course not. It's just that generally the same people bring their trains to the same station every time. Are you looking to choose a book? Oh, what an unusual book. What an unusual choice. Well, it's just blue, that's why I picked it. People who choose those books usually want to hide from the real world and immerse themselves in fantasy. But I don't think you're one of those people. I'm exactly one of those people. What the fuck are you talking about, woman? Woman, what the are you talking about? You carefully open a book. The binding is loose, and the pages, which are all different sizes and printed in different fonts, seem to be stuffed in at random. It only takes a moment for you to realize that you don't even know the language it's written in anyways. Oh, okay. I don't know how to read. Well, what do you think? Why are the pages and fonts all different? I knew you're new here. The pages are different because I sealed the book together myself from various pieces. But it's hard to read like that, and from what I can tell, it's not really a coherent story. A lot of people like it. Besides, it's not easy to find an intact book in this wasteland, you know. I thought she was a writer, but she's more like a seamstress. The bookseller has a sincere look of curiosity and politeness on her face as she watches you mumble. Oh, she's so pure. Can you give me the short version of what this book is about? It's the story of a man who pretends that he's changed and become the best version of himself, just so he can keep people around him, even though he's actually... I don't like the kind of thing. Alright, I'll look at another book. Be my guest! She gestures to the table. Yeah, that story hits a little bit too close to home, I think. What's this book about? It's a curious one. It's about the story of the storms. You flip through the book, the letter swims before your eyes, not wanting to form coherent words. The different fonts and out-of-order page numbers don't help you understand it either. Another yawn. Very interesting. Have you read it? Of course. I put the pages together myself. I have a few questions about the book. Take a good look at the bookseller. He seems quite friendly. Your questions are just begging to come out. I bet the
meteorologist
helped you with this book, right? Yeah, right. He's never even set his eyes on it. Everyone in town knows that our meteorologist wouldn't even read an article, not to mention a whole book. Why is that? He's young, inexperienced, and to be honest, not all that talented. Thought he was well respected. Oh, do you mean the old meteorologist? He was better. Even I shed a few tears when he died. He got caught in a storm. No, he died peacefully in his sleep. If only everyone could have such an end. And don't believe what they say in town about him being killed. It's all nonsense. The storms. Where did they come from? Oh, now that's a long story. Well, several stories actually. They'll tell you all kinds of stories about the storms in town. But the truth is, they're a fallout from an ancient war. Well, that's not exactly the truth, it's just my theory. A game theory. I heard someone might be controlling the storms, is that true? Nonsense! Controlling them with what? Some kind of device? But where would they get it? Do you think the old meteorologist will know something about this? Well, if anyone did, it would be him. The old meteorologist was on good terms with all sorts of mechanical things. I see. That's something that might interest you. Another yawn. Jesus, I'm yawning so much today. The bookseller tries to look uninterested, but you see her fingers trembling as you hand her Jenkins' journal. Notes? Interesting. Yes, very interesting. Are these someone's memoirs? Whoa, this is an absolute treasure trove. Have you read it? I thought it was just the old train driver's journal. Let me read some of it for you. Don't bother, just want to sell it. I'll buy it. How much do you want for it? Look up brazenly at the bookseller. She's definitely hooked. Time to collect some sand for your work. I don't know how much sand I need. I don't know how much sand. I'm between 2 and 5. That is too much. 2 bags. Well, I wasn't planning on spending so much, of course. That's a fair price. I knew it. I knew it. Everything's overly expensive over here. So like 5? Oof. What the fuck would you buy with 5? 10 bags? That's ridiculous. You're gonna get offended. She's gonna laugh, slap me in the face if I said 5. So I was like, no, it has to be 2. Bookseller disappears into her train. Then returns with 2 bags of sand. They have yellow letters in a language you don't know embroidered on them. This is for good luck. Yeah, thanks. If I found out what was in that journey, might have helped us understand those words better. I thought you could help me with that. I haven't heard much of useful advice from you recently, by the way. Roderick? How are you? Fine. Do you have any ideas for a new book yet? Since that's your last job? Yeah, I have a few ideas. But I'd really like to just sit down and start writing. Not a big fan of getting lost in thought. What are you thinking? To tell you the truth, our conversation inspired me. I didn't know characters could be as well written as you. Not for your current form. Clasp the cage in your hand. I'd never have thought that you were a character, someone who wrote, but not a person. Well, thank you, I imagine. But don't worry. The first thing I'm going to do is find your book so you can go home. Haven't forgotten my promise. I appreciate that. Okay. Angry man. Let's talk to the angry man making me angrier. Open suitcases are strewn about around the train car. A man is washing something in a metal basin full of dark red water. He's washing so intensely that you can hear the fabric ripping. He has an impressively large fang from some unknown animal hanging around his neck. Stops washing and shoots you the He stops washing and shoots you a mean look. A cage around your neck. Is that some kind of new trend? Cage around your neck? Is that some kind of new trend? You hear clear dislike in the man's voice. Let's just keep going. We don't need any more problems. Are you washing out blood? Yeah, we're just passing by. Keep going. Keep going. Maybe I should tell. Hey! Suddenly you feel a powerful yank down near your neck. You look down to see a man's wet hand grabbing Roderick's cage. Had a trendy friend once. Always bragging about his sand beer fang. Damn it! You grab the cage too and pull it towards you. But I taught him some manners. 1 punch, 2. He looks at you with bloodshot eyes and keeps trying to pull the cage towards himself. The cage seems starts making an unpleasant crunching sound. Or is that your neck? Try knock him off his feet. The man easily dodges your attack and pushes you away from him. It appears a real fight's about to start. Shit, man, what the fuck? Strong hit. Strong hit. Okay. Heal news. Need to do 2 healing. Oh, 1 more. Get fucked, bitch. The man flies into the basin, which turns over with a crash, splashing its contents onto the ground. What a sick bastard. Are you okay, Etienne? Next time you're going, in my pocket. Even better, walking on your own 2 feet. Breathing hard, you carefully touch your neck. The string left an impressive welt on the back. I know it's none of our business, but we can't just let the psycho run free. A rope. Look at the suitcases on the ground and notice a photograph. Two smiling men are standing in front of a locomotive. What the fuck? Locomotive. Hello! Sayuze. What's this emote? Cat. Hello. That's a cute emote. Thank you for the emote. Sayuze. I need to increase the... There we go. No, a little bit more. Yeah, my chat window is like too small. I accidentally reduced the zoom level of it on too much, like hard to read even. Look at the suitcases on the ground and notice a photograph. Two smiling men are standing in front of a locomotive. Locomotive. Yes, I was right. Files, where are you? Locomotive. One of them, your attacker, has his arms around the other, who looks pale and tired. His shoulder is bandaged. He has a fang pendant around his neck. Toss the photograph aside. Oh, there's some rope. Tie the brawler rope. What are you doing? What's going on? He suddenly comes up and tries to stand up. The anger is gone from his voice, and now he sounds scared. What is going on? Everything already happened. The man spots the photo on the ground. Then his eyes move to the bloody clothes nearby. Suddenly, his face changes. Henry? Oh, no. Did I do this? He falls to his knees. And for what? He looks at the two bags of sand on the ground, which fell out of his pocket during the fight. Get these away from me! I can't look at them! You pick up the bags of sand. The man falls to the ground and starts crying. Let's go. We should let him be. We just... Okay. We beat him up. We broke him his mind, and now we steal his money. That's amazing, really. Actually amazing. The woman silently waves you away. Surly. What's surly again? I guess it's opening in train, huh? You're looking at a completely unremarkable train, but suddenly a loose piece of sheet metal on the back of the car catches your eye. Instinctively, you look around and then get closer. You're a fraud, and now you're a thief too? Haven't stolen anything yet? What do we have here? You feel around the inside of the train. You're standing right by the gap between the train and the loose sheet metal. Darkness inside is calling you. Flashlight will come in handy. Well, light there. Or at least some matches, but you don't have any of these things. And besides, shining a light around would probably attract attention from the train's operation. Your hand inside. There's just enough space for you to fit your arm in up to the elbow. Your fingers slide over a well-oiled innards of the train. Something brushes against your thumb. Like a blind man, you feel around the small space inside the train until you feel the contact again. And again. And again. You finally manage to grab something elegant and hard. It feels like part of a pie. Towards you. Suddenly impulse, you pull the metal object towards you. A gift from the body of the train. A secret covered in engine oil. After a while, it gets harder to pull, but you're not stopping now. You give one last tug. When it comes loose, you can't believe what you see. There's a bag in your hands. A thief, just like I said. Put it back. You release your grip and the bag of sand disappears into the darkness. Along with some of your hope for getting into the upper district quickly. A scowling, unshaven face appears on the train steps. You seem to have scared him, but he's trying to hide that fact. What are you digging around in there for? Who are you? Your siding is coming off. You point at the gap in the meadow. I already know that, wise guy. I'll fix it as soon as I have time. You wait for the train's operation to go back inside, but he stays on the top step, leaning against the doorway. You make yourself scarce before the silence can get awkward. Yeah. Hold up, I need to... Guards, I need to talk to the guards. Upper district. How much sand do I need? I have 7. 2 guards are sitting at the gate, playing a strange game with stones. The guard on the left pretends not to notice. The guard on the right isn't as good at feigning indifference. You see him casting quick glances at you. What do you want? What are you guarding? Man, look at you, not speaking. You get blowing here by an idiot storm, pal. Guard on the right, Grunt. Don't bother us. I need to get to the upper district. Are you over age 60? No. Are you visiting your wife and newborn? No. The man looks a little silent, glowing. There no other way. He continues to glower at you. Clearly wants you to leave. Your turn. The other guard draws his attention away from you as he hands him 3 round stones. I'll just be on my way. Okay, maybe I need more sand. An old man is waving at you so fiercely that it seems like his hand might fall off a second. No, get out of here. What do you mean? You're calling me over. So, go on, get. Up close, I can see that you only have 30 minutes worth of sand. The old man waves his fist angrily. He doesn't look particularly dangerous, but he probably knows a few dirty tricks. Hey, how about we do this some other time? Fine. Tell her. The woman looks at you unkindly. What's she trained? The whole mansion on wheels. Like someone's done well. In a world where you can die at any second. Are you going to knock or just stand there? Curtains on the windows are drawn tightly shut, but you can see the silhouette of a man watching you from inside. Knock, knock. Silence. I can clearly see him watching us from the window. Why won't he open the door? He probably only talks to people he knows. We should come back later. Okay. Oh, what's this? Safe. Someone hid a bird safe under a wooden pallet. The safe is locked. Okay. Get out of here, outsider. How mean? How mean are you? You're a fucking merchant. Why are you fucking with me like that? Oh, good work. You see a tall woman digging around in a pile of scrap metal. She picks up something that looks like an old computer case, then rakes out the microchips and right wires as if they were parasites on a ripe piece of fruit. Tosses the cleaned out computer into a pile at your left. Did you want something? And she picks up a new one, not paying any particular attention to you. How do I get you? I'm trying to find a way into the upper district. Oh. You know anything I might help? I don't know anything. He smiles slightly. You need any help? She looks at the pile of scrap metal she still has to go through. For money, actually. For sand. The woman smiles. I'm getting paid pretty well for it. I don't want to share my earnings with anyone else. Who's paying you? Do they have more work? Maybe something a little less dusty. I'm not sure. She looks you over from head to toe. Stay here, War. I don't think I have any use for you. But you could go and ask Miss Nariano yourself. She lives in the middle of the square. Nariano, got it then. She responds with a sour smile. There are a lot of computers here. Yep. She's concentrating hard on her work. Where'd they come from? He gives you a quick glance. Jenkins brought them in a week ago. He dug up a whole warehouse full of electronics. Jenkins. Oh. Is Jenkins a nice guy? Was? Whoops. Oh. Did I say was? I mean to say, I heard he's a nice guy. No idea might have heard that. But definitely not in town. He's a real jerk. I hope he dies. Oh. Okay. What's that pipe on the wall? Where does it go? It's a secret. She gives you a quick God damn it, my reading today. He gives you a quick glance, then continues ripping apart the computer. I'm great at keeping secrets. So am I. She looks you in the eyes for a moment longer than is comfortable. That's what we are looking for. We can crawl through and go straight to the upper district. There's a passage there. Now just to figure out what to do about the sewer guardian. Yeah, or ask around in town. You pull on the grate, but it doesn't move. What's up with this junkyard though? Why would they put a junkyard here? In the back, like this? Get out of here, outsider. Quiet woman, you have anything else? What up, my dude? I want to get into my train. Finally. The man's leaves bears the letter CX next to an hourglass symbol. And you keep looking at the letter CS, trying to think of what it might stand for. Custom service. From the custom service. I just finished going over your stuff in here. You need to sell everything that belongs to Jenkins before your time in town is up. Anything you don't sell will be confiscated when you leave. Ah, yeah, they warned me already. And that, he points to Roderick's cage, that's mine. Can I see the tag? Why would I put a tag on my own things? An item with no tags belongs to no one. If it belongs to no one, then it's not yours either. Sell it. He writes something in his notebook. What the hell? Not selling, my friend! He reaches for a radio on his belt. He looks at you questioningly. Let's try and solve this peacefully. Hmm. No. Customs officer quickly picks up his radio. Rain 42, penalty. He watches for your next move. God! He nods and takes his hands off the radio. Customs officer tosses a folded up trading intent at your feet. Have you done this before? No. Unfolded intent signals that you're selling goods. People come and buy from you. You make what profit you can. Handing half the sand at the enter. Points at the woman checking tickets. Do what you want with the rest. Good luck. You go away. Wait. Nope, that's not what. I can't do anything yet. I need tools for pliers. Ooh. And one core by part. And I don't have anything for ink either. Jesus. What a miserable little world, really. What a fucking miserable little world. Is this where he lives, Mr. What was his name? Nariano. Hey, Mr. Nariano, come out. The door slowly opens. A middle-aged man appears on the doorstep. He looks a little too clean for these surroundings. And he's holding a glass with something orange. He squints at you from the doorway, apparently not trusting you enough to talk face to face. Good day, he assesses you silently. His gaze runs quickly over your clothes, pausing at the cage around your neck. He doesn't pay any attention to your face at all. The stranger leans against the door, finished with his assessment of you. Judging by the expression on his face, you got roughly a 4 out of 10. Try to find a way into the upper district. Aren't we all? He gestures at the square around you. I don't plan on leaving there. Just have to take care of one thing, that's it. One thing. What could there possibly for you to do there? He sips from his glass. Etienne is a pretty fucking bad liar. Etienne is a pretty fucking bad liar. Oh my god. Fucking lie, please. I'm looking for an old friend I lost touch with a few years ago. The man waits for you to continue. It's really important for me. I see him in a game. How important? He gestures for you to continue. Ooh, a man of business. I'd say about 1 bag of sand important. His face twists. 5 bags? Huh. He gestures again for you to continue. 7 bags? The man starts nodding, but his hand doesn't stop moving. How many bags do I fucking have? 10. Now you're speaking my language. I love it when a person wants something that badly. In a flash, the man transforms into a reserved aristocrat, into a jolly... The man transforms from a reserved aristocrat into a jolly businessman. Not a bad start to the day. Helping those in need, you might say. He steps forward and shakes your hand. Okay, I'll be back when I find... Could you tell me where I can get that much sand? You know, little town. People turn you for the goods or savers. So broke. You just need to find work that suits you. You just need to find what works for you. Okay. I have possessions I need to sell off. How about I give them to you and lower your price? I'm a man of business, you see. Dealing with junk just doesn't fit my status anymore. But I'm sure you find buyers among all the visitors in town. Hey. Good luck now. I'll be waiting for you. He bounds cheerfully up the stairs and, sipping from his glass, disappears behind the door. God. Damn, how much do I have? 7. I need 3 more. Shit. Shit. The grinding tent is ready. Time to sell off Jenkins' junk? Yep. You brush sand off the tent and notice passerby starts to look over more frequently. What do we have to sell? Everything left in the bag. Some weird gas cylinders. You dig through Jenkins' bags. Empty. Just put them on the counter anyway. Keep rooting around the bag. Some rasks, some rags, and a cup. I doubt I'll even get 1 bag of sand for this stuff. Oh, something else. Some kind of map. Hey, I bet we can do something with that. You notice a customer approaching. Listen carefully, remember this. The man is quite clean cut. Probably from the upper district. You listening? Say that the maps lead to something important, not to treasure or whatever. What are you selling? The old man looks at the canisters, interested. Say anything. Just push the map. That's something special. Someone even call it a real treasure. The old man doesn't react. He probably hears that same story every day. You don't mean these helium cylinders? Pulls the cylinders in your counter. They are empty, by the way. Show him part of the map. Huh? Continue. What more can I say? 10 bags of sand and the map's yours. I can just pour out 10 bags for a map that leads who knows where. Leads to treasure? Which treasure exactly? You tap on Roderick's cage. I'm thinking. A map to water? A pile of sand? A pile of food? Shelter? Well. What the hell now? Roderick, you're fucking useless, Roderick. Roderick! God damn it. Yes, Mary. Okay, water. There's water over here. Is water really that important? No, it doesn't seem like we're... Doesn't seem like it is that important. I'm after a pile of food. And food is gonna rot. Need to other source. I'm gonna need a pile of sand. Sand is money, but what kind of money? I don't know how that money is acquired, so I could misunderstand. It's just a worthless pile of sand. So, shelter. You know about the shelter too? He ever so slightly looks around. Oh shit! Huh? What do you mean, huh? There's a lot I know. Try to sound convincing. 10 bags you say? I'll give you 5. If the shelter isn't there, I'll come back and give you 5 more. 5? What? Right to your hand. Wait, does shows you the mail club on his belt. Good deal. Great, you have some sand already. Lamau. Oops. Click out the screen. Yo! Yo! Oh, wrong place. Yo, my dude. I'm back. The man appears in his doorway, looking cheerful. He looks you over in search of the 10 bags. Here are your 10 bags. My dear friend. Wonderful, wonderful! He jumps down from the entryway like an excited child. May I? He looks at the bags, ignoring you. Go ahead. Wonderful, wonderful! He counts the bags. He counts out 2, which hands out back to you. Give these to Jenny, the woman who does salvage work at the scrap heap. Tell her Mr. Nariano sent you. He scoops up the remaining bags and starts to hand back into his home. Hold on, so it only costs 2 bags to get into the upper district and you're just keeping the rest for yourself? Just because you know this, Janin? It truly is a pleasure doing business with you, my dear friend. Come back anytime. He disappears behind the door. Wow. We got swindled. We got fucking swindled over here. Gee. Yo, the woman has cleaned out at least 10 more computers since you were last here. The parts are lying next to her in neat piles. You notice the 2 bags of sand you're holding. How's Mr. Nariando? She nods. His 8 bags of sand better now. Hasn't lost his touch. She smiles pettily. Let's get to it. Hold on. Once we leave, we won't be coming back here. Are you sure you're ready? Not yet. Fuck. Yeah, out of here, outsider. The woman doesn't care. This one doesn't have anything to sell. What about you, melon seller? Can you sell me your best melons? Oh, okay. Look, he's smoking outside the train while his partner does something inside. Fuck, I don't have anything. Irritated man. Not buying anything. Leave. Oh, great. Oh, finally. Okay. Silent. Wait, there's no person over here. What the fuck? Animated old man. Don't mean the old man's face turns sour when he sees you. We got off to a bad start last time, but do you think you could add sand? Do you have any sand? Mountain of sand. I closed the deal today. I have 2 or 3 months worth of sand now. The old man's eyes flash, look like a locomotive headlight. He reaches out a hand to you. You hear his swollen finger joints cracking. And what are your plans? Have you thought about getting a new train? He thumps his train, which appears to be for sale, judging by the sign. You're the only one who came in on Martinez Junker, right? The old man drops his head and mutters something to himself. He didn't make it after all. Gave up his post too soon. Jenkins, huh? I came in on Jenkins Junker, not Martinez. Makes no difference to me. You gonna buy my train or not? How about you tell me how I can get into the upper district? The old man gives you a cold, steely look. You can't be older than, what, 20-something? And wearing that crazy mask? I'm 35. Oh shit. Well then, you're still young. Drive trains. Run from storms. Give it about 30 years, maybe, and then you can retire in the upper district. So how about the sand, eh? Ready to trade in your junker for my nice lineup here? You won't find anything better. The old man looks proudly at his train, but it's hardly any different from the one we inherited from Jenkins. How much do you want for it? 40 bags of sand. That's enough for 3 months, which is exactly how much longer I have to wait before I can retire. I think your price is a little high. Before the words even finish crossing your lips, some kind of wild entity seems to take over the grumpy but overall good-natured old man. Get out of here! I have plenty of interest, a locomotive, plus a simple cart attached. Scram! Jesus. Jeez Louise, man. Okay, so pliers. Pliers, what do I have? Free roll. Okay, ads actually. Crowbar. Lockpick. Anyway, ad break. See you guys in 3 minutes. Alright, we're back. And which one do I pick? Like pick pliers. Okay. There's 2 pliers, isn't it? There's 2 things with pliers that I can open up. One with a lockpick and one with a crowbar. One of the things with pliers is here. What's the other one here? There's a crowbar too. Pliers, yeah. Wait, what? Small but very strong chain is holding the creature. Okay. The wire, yep. Pliers and pliers. Oops, not as well. Now, pliers. Hopefully you'll be the good bat. You think a lockpick? The lockpick opens a safe. The crowbar likes some personal things, I guess. Okay, I already have enough for the lockpick now. Nice, and I have sand. Well, that could have been more useful some time ago. Locked crate, okay. So now... Oh shit, I don't have tools. Of course! Well, at least I got 1 bottle. 1 bottle of ink. Yeah, 1 bottle of ink. What's that chanty bottle of rum? Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum, 15 million days. Just whatever. Not good enough at singing. It is gonna be embarrassing if I try to sing. Yep, safe. And the chest. Bye bye. Let's go. You tossed 2 bags of sand at woman's feet. Let's get to it. I don't have much time. Rank 42, your time is up. Prepare to leave town. I repeat. Well, looks like you're a little too late. Is that a joke? I already paid you. The damn guards are about to come looking for me, and you're... Looks at you silently. Smiling. I'm kidding. Let's go. He clears away a small heap of scrap metal. From against the wall, you pull a lever there. It's open. I'd hurry if I were you. Thanks. Human smiles again. It seems that the whole situation strikes you as comical. A little advice for you, huh? Just a bag of bricks. Huh? What? No going back now. Needless to say, it smells awful inside the pipe. Smells awful in here. Needless to say. This is just a draining pit for the square. It's not the sewer system, but it could be worse. That doesn't make me feel better. Trash ship. Going forwards blocked by a pile of trash bags, boards, and ranks that almost look like a barricade. I don't even know where to start. You try and pick up the trash bag, but the contents are too heavy and the bag rips. What the? Dust pours onto the bag and gets in your eyes. You poke around the supports with your foot. One of the trash bags seems to be full of rock or bricks. Just a bag of rips. Brick, no mortar. Put your trust in a bag of bricks. What the fuck? You put your weight on the bag, then throw your other leg over the barricade of boards. But your pant leg gets caught on a nail sticking on the board. Oh, come on! You shift your weight to your right hand and try to unhook your pant from the nail. Can't get it, damn it! Come on, you're so close! Phew! Your pant leg is free. You jump the rest of the way over the barricade and land on your feet. You hear a voice over the radio somewhere up above. Final warning. Bob, operator of train 42, your time is up. Leave town immediately or your train will be confiscated. You're right, there's definitely no going back. Your path is blocked by another pile of wreckage. This one has tons of broken glass scattered around it. I'll be more careful here. Go back up, creating space to get the running start. Are you sure? Nope. I'm sick of thinking around in the stretch. You get the running start. You begin to pick up speed. You keep running. Why aren't you jumping? I don't know. Ah! Jump. Are you alive? Broke down the barricade with your... What the fuck? I felt it. Are you in one piece? I'm not sure. Damn. I think my shoulder is... You stand up with some difficulty. Okay. I think this is the last barricade. Well, it's not like I can get any dirtier. This is Lindeth Journey speaker. A joy storm is approaching. It'll hit us in 5 minutes. A joy storm? Could certainly one of those. But this junkyard, even an ordinary storm would make me happy. The pile in front of you doesn't look particularly big. Examine the pile carefully. It's just a bunch of junk. I feel like you can probably just step over it. He's right. Carefully lift one leg over the pile and quickly find yourself on the other side. Huh, that was easy. Joy storm in 3 minutes. Come on. Hurry and get outside. Okay, let's see what's in this upper district. Door. Door is locked. So why do you let me do this? The joy storm has arrived. I repeat, the joy storm... Dead? Is that you? You hear the sound of sand pouring out. It's getting closer. Soon it envelops in your whole consciousness. You're suddenly overtaken by such a strong emotion that you involuntarily lean forward. It's like you're drowning in a calm, relaxing sea. Peace and quiet. You turn your head to the left and see your sister standing behind you. You're happy. She's not in danger anymore. You turn to your right and see your brothers. They're sitting next to you. All 10 brothers and you. 10 brothers and 1 sister. That's like 12 children. Dad, what? Auntie and Dad, what the fuck have you been doing? They are wearing strangely colored armor. You look down and see that you have the same armor. You touch the armor, a piece flakes off, burning your hand. The image starts to fade. Vision passes. In its place, you're filled with an unbelievably nostalgic sense of longing. Etienne? Evening already? How long was I out? A pretty long time. Long enough that I started to worry about you. Damn it, we need to hurry. So how was it? Strange. Like I was home. I'll do that again. Okay. Locked. Judging by the smell, someone inside is making soup. This poor guy is sitting on the ground, leaning against the wall. An idiotic grin is lighting up his face. Hey, you okay, friend? Marie, you're such a good girl, Marie. 1 second. Looks like he's still caught in the joy storm. As soon as you touch the man, he opens his eyes. For a split second, he looks friendly. What the hell, man? I was playing with my dog. What? Nothing, asshole. Listen, I don't have time for this. I have important business. Shove your business where the sun doesn't shine. Now I have to wait for the next storm to see her. And who knows when the hell that'll even be. Sorry. I ruined his high. Anything else? No, just this door. Door is shut. It seems no one's home. Resting woman. The woman looked you over suspiciously. Oh yeah. If this is a retirement home, there's just like Only old people and children here, or teenagers maybe. The man hasn't come out of the storm's clutches yet. I should have waited before messing with that dude. He could have said something more interesting. What's this, a market? Thank you for redeeming the first pencil. Congrats. You get a whole Nairi grammar where you can do anything you want. Remember, she's pretty good with illusions. Doggo, hello, oh, hello, pencil. You're looking so cute today. No, you, pencil, no, you. You're always the cutest. You're always the cutest. Meteorologist's wife's counter. You see devices line up on a dusty counter. Are you out of your mind with prices like that, you old hag? Old man standing nearby calls out in the direction of the counter. A tired-looking woman is behind the counter, and you see the lightless flame of hope flare up in her eyes when she sees you. Another one. If you're just here to look with no money, then get lost. The counter is still surprisingly full. Consider the meteorologist died a whole 3 days ago. He's selling his possessions? Yes. All my husband's things are right here. Anything catch your eye? The weather controller. Excuse me? What? The woman gets closer. Device that controls the weather. Directs the storms and all that. Has anyone bought it yet? What are you doing? Don't tell her! A device that controls the storms? My husband has that? Had that? She seems to be putting one and one together in her head. Hold on a minute. Woman silent steps away from the counter, holding her head. Now she's putting 2 and 2 together, now 4 and 4. Device that controls the weather. The counter is covering devices of all different sizes and complexities. Which one controls the weather? I don't know. The text says it's a device covering switches and dials. They're all covered in switches and dials. How about look at the most worn out ones? That look like they've been used every day. There are 2 that fit the description. The left and right. Hands up! You turn slowly and see 2 guards with their clubs raised and ready. That's him! He's trying to steal my husband's possessions! Arrest him! I was just looking! Don't worry, miss. You'll handle this. The guard starts slowly walking towards you. You grab a random device off the counter, start pushing every switch and button. You see the guard and the meteorologist's wife watching in silence. I don't think that's going to help much. Just run! You hear the whooshing of a club somewhere behind you. Watch out! At the end, silence falls. And darkness. You open your eyes. It's cold. Damn it! Was I out for long? Damn guards, you rub the back of your head. Disturbing. Did anything else happen while I was passed out? Silence. Roderick? You tilt your head, looking for the cage, but it's gone. Damn it. Well? How did that actually happen like that? Because suddenly she claims that I stole. That was weird, honestly. I did not like that plot development. I don't think I should wander into the desert. I'll be better off trying to get back to town. It's to the east. Can I go ham? Oh, fuck. Dead body. The emotionless body lying face down in the sand. Another disturber of the town space. Turn the body over. Oh. The man is wearing a coat. A tag is seen to the chest. The tag says W204. It also has the logo of a company called Reed Ram on it. Was he serving time to... What else would he be doing there? Through his pocket. Not in the right one. In his left pocket you find some cash. and some old faded checks. One of them is for phone service. Oh, bottle. Ooh, bottle. Ooh, bottle. Nope. Wait, how much does it go? 2. Okay, sure. That's fine. Metal plate. Oh. You notice a slight glow coming from between the loose wall plates. What's this? Examining the inscription, you see a barely noticeable inscription on the plate. Just a bag of bricks. Come on, I already know that. You notice that the wall plate isn't completely attached to the wall. Maybe I can move it. Hold up, let me go ladder. They already raised the ladder. Okay. No, get closer. Your entrance again? Right. An old crate is laid as nailed shut with rusty nails. Oh, shit. That's not the crate though. Aw, damn, now I'm regretting not having the crowbar. Now I'm regretting not having the crowbar. 2 things I could have gotten. Right behind the grating, you see a path leading onto the sewer. Where said it? Come on, you stupid hunk of metal. I almost made it. Nothing happens. Take the grating line up, cycle. Fucking hell, open up! Ah! You pull at the steel bars without your might, but nothing happens. Oh, this is just great. I was so close, but looks like this is the end. Remember that you have ink and can use. You've used on plenty of other occasions. Alright! Duh! I'm a writer! I'm fucking God! You hesitate for a second. Right? Use ink to weaken the grading. The ink envelops the bars of the gradient. They start to slowly rust. You easily knock them out of the place and clear your path. Done. I'm coming, Roderick. Roderick, my beloved friend. Oh yeah, this reminds me a bit of Fallout 1 and 2. Have you played those? I've tried to play Fallout 1 just a little bit, actually. I've tried to play Fallout 1 just a little bit. I did not go very far on it. I think for the other Fallouts, I think that sci-fi is not really my thing. Do I have it on my list, actually? Fallout. No, I don't have it written. I need to write it on my list. The first, yeah, I heard the first Fallout 1. 1 and 2, just put it on here. Anywhere on the list is fine. This game is more of a novel game. There's not really a lot of gameplay on it. So, but still. Fallout 2, I heard a lot good about it, so I might play it. Crash sheep. Can I not go this way? Okay. Exit you down. I have returned. You have thrown me away. But that's fucking impossible. Aha! I've come to haunt you again, townspeople. Okay. Nobody's here now. You hide around the corner and peek out at the tent. Yes, Mr. Mariano, I'm sure. He was looking for that exact thing. He called it a weather controller. Mr. Mariano is carefully twisting a device in his hand, trying to figure out how it works. He's already here too. This thing really can control these storms. You think my husband really created something like that? And didn't tell us? All these years. All those people who died in the storms, or who went insane, you might have been responsible for all that. I won't jump to conclusions. We don't actually know what the device can do, and maybe your husband did everything he could. I hope so. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for telling me this. It would have been terrible if such a valuable object fell into the hands of a stranger. I think we should... Crash! Your hit shatters the radio on the pole. The woman runs into a house. Give me that. Can he really controls the weather? And what if he could? Then I can't just give you the controller. This thing could decide the fate of the whole town. Now Yano takes a step back, grasping the controller tightly to his chest. He looks like he's prepared to fight it to the very end. You notice a familiar object around his back. Hold on, that's mine! Ponta Roderick's cage, which is hanging around Ariano's neck. What the hell did you manage to steal it? You sharply yank the cage off his neck and stuff it in your pocket. Ariano flinches, not expecting to act so suddenly. We need to run, now! Huh? Attention all residents, this is Lindef speaking. There's a Death Star coming. I repeat, a Death Storm is coming. Start evacuating. We have 10 minutes! You pushed something? No, I didn't touch it. We need to stop the storm. Give it to me now, not a chance. Tell me how to work it, and I'll stop the storm. I don't actually know, but I can try and figure it out. I'm looking for the instructions. Then what use are you? You're just going to last people's lives depending on your attempt to try and figure it out. Let me at least look at the display. I can see what it means. Death Storm, 7 minutes. Hurry, everyone with an empty train. Take an upper distinct residence. Train 12 is causing a jam up the exit. The wheel fell off. Get that car off the tracks. It's blocking the way. I'm going to see Linda. He and I will figure out this way ourselves. Get out of my way. You try to grab him. With all the corner of your eyes, you see an object flying right at you. The steel tip of a cane. Damn it, not again! You fall. Right before you hit the ground, you see Nariano climbing the stairs to the meteorology tower. You open your eyes and get up with some difficulty. Finally, get up the tower quickly and grab the controller. Don't know anything about a controller. My father didn't tell me anything. Sorry, wrong button. I need to check the stormometer. Warning, dead storm in 2 minutes. I don't know either. Just push something, Mr. Nariano. Let's go. One final push. This has been such a long day. Holy shit, come on, climb up. Okay. Nariano is arguing with a young man. The control in their hands. A wild wind blows through the window. The storm is almost here. We're out of time. Before Nariano can react, you punch him in the jaw. Can't have you interfering. The man watches in silence, slowly pressing himself against the wall. You take the controller off of Mr. Nariano's unconscious body. You had a chance to stop the storm. Now it's my turn. The young man presses himself against the panel of instruments. Red lights are flashing all over it. 30 seconds, he says, taking a quick glance out the window, then squeezing his eyes shut. Examine the controller. Dozens of buttons and switches, and not a single one is labeled. What an egotistic asshole. The look the young man shoots you is filled with 10% understanding and 90% fear of a die in a death storm. There are 3 big switches above the display. Start with those and I'll check the text. There's not much about it there either. Switch makes no sound as it moves. It seems to be completely broken. 2 lights on the panel below come on. 2 buttons next to the lights. Alarm set for 4 AM coming from the device. Young man gives a gloomy look. A shred of hope that he might have saved, since you have just evaporated. The whole panel goes dark and the device looks like just it did when you started. The device starts vibrating. Whatever that means. The switch clicks loudly as it moves, then a multitude of indicators and buttons light up on the display. Let's see! You spin the device around, trying to decide what button to push now. The wind coming through the window picks up, and a strange metallic taste starts filling your mouth. You smell burnt metal. Okay, here goes. Close your eyes and push a random button. Beep! The storm is still moving. It's slowed down, but it's still getting closer. It's moving away! It's moving away! Ew. You put the controller down with shaking hands, and you hear cheers from the people outside getting louder and louder. That was close. Way too much going on. For my first day, he holds his head in his hand. A large crowd has gathered in front of the tower. The people around you are loudly discussing what just happened. Hmm? 1 second, gotta type something. There we go. Oh, one more thing. There we go. A large crowd has gathered in front of the tower. The people around you are loudly discussing what just happened. I saw the tower move away at the last minute. I saw it with my very own eyes. And it was just about to reach the town, but then it stopped. Alright, calm down. Storm is gone. You can go home now. But what if it comes back? Oh, 1 second. One second. I'm just doing something over here on the side. Don't worry about it. What if it comes back? Well, look at the controller in your hands. Oh, one more thing. One more second. There we go. I think you'll be fine now. No, no, no. I need to rant a little bit more. Sorry. There we go. We'll just have to hope it doesn't come back. Why did it move away at the last second anyways? Yeah, why did it get so close to the town? That's never happened before. It's a long story. We drove it off, don't worry. We? Who's we? The young Mr. Meteorologist. You put your hand on the young man's shoulder. Lane Death, the young meteorologist. We? We you? Are we these days isn't that worth it? Isn't even that worth it? Maybe a Wii U would actually get me to perk up my ears, but just a Wii, my computer can emulate Wii games just fine. Lane Death, the young meteorologist, did an excellent job proving himself. He managed to neutralize the Death Star at the very last second. The crowd starts cheering. The crowd starts cheering. Hooray for Lane Death! What do you mean neutralize? That's not important. I kind of fucked up, or I fucked up. I fucked over this dude, this your boy. I'm making him a savior, but I'm also gonna take away the controller. So in the future, they're gonna look at him, and he's gonna be able to do jack shit. And then he's gonna kill himself because everyone is gonna look at him and be disappointed and something like that. It is gonna be rough. Not even sure why Etienne is going this. What's important is that you're not in danger right now. Now, time for me to go. You look out at the uncomprehending crowd before you jump, and your eyes glide over people until they meet Linda, looking straight at you. Are you that? He gestures at the controller, which you've already tucked under your arms as you prepare to jump out of the book. Listen, kid. Good fucking luck, kid. Good fucking luck. Is your moment of truth, Etienne? What? Moment of... You sigh. Oh no. Oh no. Now what? Now what do I fucking do? Now what do I fucking do? Anger. Oh boy. It's gonna be. Oh boy. Like I said, if I take it now, it's gonna fucking... Not only is it... No, not only is it gonna fuck the boy, it's gonna fuck everyone in town. It's gonna fuck everyone in town because the Death Storm just came in, just almost... The Death Storm just almost wiped out the whole town. And if I take the controller away, they have no way to get the storms out of the way. So I'm dooming everyone by taking the controller away. Fuck. This is like good ending or bad ending. This is like good. Oh, also hello, Bunkum. Hello. Thank you for this peony. I am having some existential thoughts about now. I'm having no, where's that? Oh my god, is that cattle? Yes, that is the cat burglar. That is the charming cat burglar. Bunkum, the Reeve. Oh shit, what did I press? I pressed something on my pen over here by mistake. Yeah. Pick up that butt. Yeah, this is basically... Wait, I need it? You do just fine without it. I can't give him... It's hard to explain, but I need more. There's storms where you're from too? Definitely not like these. Then maybe you can leave it with us, the device. Just the next time a storm comes, we won't be able to. Sorry, I can't. This device is the only thing that's keeping me from something dear to me. Thump your chest with your fist. Oh. Alright. Lindef backs off repeatedly. I'm sorry. You're... The Heart of Sand. Yeah, I just doomed that whole people to die. To a death storm. They're book characters, but still. And... Not your problem anymore. Ooh. Everything's ready. Excellent work, Etienne. I haven't even given the courier the briefcase yet, and you're calling. Silence. Not to worry. My Shackles expert is on his way to you, and he'll pick up the order while he's there. You'll make quick work of yours, and then you'll be free. Just as we agreed. Alright. Thank you. Silence. Well, it was nice working with you. Yeah. I have an offer for you. Are you interested in taking on a few more jobs? We can discuss a bonus to your pay. No thanks. I'm done stealing. Alright. Suit yourself. See you soon, Etienne. Hangs up. Okay. What? Hold up, I'll give a recap. Stay down. What? Where do you think you're going? Where's the rope? Tie him up. Hey! After him, quickly! You fall onto the cold sand, and your pursuers land nearby. So you want to do this the hard way. Damn, so cold here. Where's Vince? Wait in the car, just in case. Wait, Vince was on your side the whole time? That bastard! Deal with him quickly, and I'll get the book ready so you can get to the collector. Can you handle this? Hey, anybody want to help me? I just saved your city a minute ago, come on! Your voice echoes through the empty square. Seems like everyone is in bed, deep already. Fine. Okay, so story recap. This is a wild one. It's a bit of a wild one. We are Etienne, a writer, and in this world, apparently the books you make come alive. The writers create like pocket realities with their stories. So they're pretty much like gods. The people inside the books, they're seen as like lesser beings. They're like seen just like they're just characters. They're not alive or something like this. Not really alive or something like this. So in a sense, we are the gods of the people. Writers are the gods that created these books. But in reality, they're just like some workers. They're just workers random normal workers. Because because they can well, they need to sell their books. The stories are apparently everyone can make these books or something. So they're not exactly that special in the real world. But the story starts with Etienne, who has apparently done some crime with his book. A crime so bad that the writers' police said that he's being locked for 30 years. His writing skills have been locked for 30 years. He has shackles. He can't use his ink. Like, you can see slash. Ink is like a power. Ink is like mana over here. It's pretty crazy, pretty interesting. Pretty damn interesting. And it is pretty much implied that if I serve the sentence for 30 years, it's gonna be so miserable that I'm gonna commit suicide at the end. Like, there's another... You meet up with another writer who was also in shackles. Not exactly meet up. You find out that this dude was also in shackles and you only know about it after he commits suicide. He had his shackles off, he had served his sentence, but he committed suicide. And Etienne kind of implies that if he has to survive 30 years without writing, he's actually gonna do the same, so it's pretty crazy. Now, to get his shackles off before the time is up, he gets a proposal, a very shady proposal, of diving into books. Diving into books and then stealing items from them, because this is inside the book. This is like a new world. And you can bring items out of these books. And the people they're hiring bookwalkers, which is me, this guy with a book face. We're all bookwalkers. All bookwalkers have this book face. This means that they're from the outside world. They're not belonging to the story. But technically on the outside world we have normal faces. So they're hiring bookwalkers to steal items from one story and then bring him to another story. So it's basically like plagiarism. But because these worlds are actually real worlds, if you steal the item from this world, there are consequences. I also have to navigate this new world and survive in it long enough that I can grab the item and then come out. So it is pretty dangerous. Because some of these stories are set in quite murderous, green, and dangerous worlds. So you meet a few bodies of other bookwalkers, other illegal bookwalkers who died in these worlds. And now, after doing our last job, our employer has betrayed us. Our employer pushed us to make this last job, and he has betrayed us apparently, because he has sent these guys to actually beat us up. Instead of removing our shackles, he's actually sending people to beat us up. Okay. I can just spam attack though. Oh wait, hit disable skill. I don't like the disable skill. Oh, stun. Oh, okay. Okay. Get fucked. Okay. That was a horrible idea. I don't wanna use items right now. Oh shit. Okay, recovering. Shield. Gonna stun, so might as well. Recover full health. Stun. Stun. And then I drain his ink. Ooh, I'm draining his ink. Oh. Nom nom, delicious. Oh wait, maybe I should give Grammary that job. To drain their ink. You okay? Relatively. I'm full health now, so... What book did they want you to take into? 1 second. Pick up the book that one of the thugs dropped and look at the black cover. The name's being erased. They say something about a collector. Is that your boss? My former boss! You open the book and flip through the pages. You want to go there? I have this idea. Well, if you're sure about it, jump into the book. So, we are doing some, Inception now. Because we are jumping to a book that jump into a book. Comprehensible. What? Why? Everything's blurry and there's no color. We've gone too deep. We're inside a book. I can barely breathe. Me too. We need to find the collector as soon as we can, then get out of here. What's comprehensible? Your face. Why? What's... You touch your mask. Damn it, we need to hurry. Am I becoming a character now? There's a thing that you can bring characters out of the book. And maybe you can also become a character in the book. You notice some familiar looking briefcases. A tag is visible on one of them. Really? Walker, Rich A, Item X, Client, Hermer. Publishing. What are those? Briefcases for stolen items. I give the collector his orders in briefcases like this. So there are objects from other books inside? Think there's something you could use in there? You open 2 briefcases in front of you at random. Examine the first briefcase. An old ragdoll is inside the briefcase, along with a set of rusty pins. Is that what I think it is? I don't know. What do you think it is? A voodoo doll? It even has the pins. A leather-bound book lies on a velvet cushion inside the briefcase. There's something written here. All... Zif? All as if... Let me Google this just for a second. Is this all as if... Necronomicon? Shit! Oh fuck, which one do I actually get? The Voodoo Doll or the Necronomicon? I think I'm gonna get the book. You take the book out of the briefcase and instinctively clutch it to your chest. You could swear you feel its leather biting through your coat. Look, there's something else here. Next to the briefcase is a bag, stuffed to the brim with a note attached that says, "To be sorted." Inside you find a folded up cloak, an opaque glass capsule, a small wand, and an old broom. Wand! Tag on the wand says polymorph form. Transforms the target into an obvious Aries. Obvious Aries sounds ominous. Just don't point it at yourself. The broom trembles in your hands. You can feel it itching to take off. Looks like it's a flying broom. Flying broom. You try and uphold the clock, but as soon as your hand slips inside, the cloak disappears. So does your hand. Quiet. You carefully pull your hand down, and it's instantly visible again, along with the cloak. Examine the capsule. On the capsule you see a yellow triangle with a biohazard symbol inside it. Not a great start. There's something written here. Ear toxin. Inhalation causes prolonged panic and hallucination. Stores in a dark location. Ooh, should we take it? Everything. Hide the capsule and the one in your pockets. Throw the folded up folder on your shoulder and grab the broom. You're really kitted out. I hope I can use all this. Let's go find the collector. Only have two bread and 1 bottle of ink. Yar har har and a bottle of ink. Wait. 3 walkers are standing around the table in the brightly lit room. They haven't noticed you yet. Yeah, I'm trying to do a shanty over here, but I don't know any shanties, and I'm horrible at singing. I did actually go to the church choral for like few months, so I could have some potential for singing. I could have some potential for singing. I'm basically a born singer. You know, a few months, a born singer. 3 walkers are standing around the table in the brightly lit room. They haven't noticed you yet. Damn, so this is where they handle the briefcases for the orders? What's the plan? What should I do? I don't know, because it's break time. It's time for the ads. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes, as long as the ad starts exactly now. Come on, fucking Twitch, please. What do you mean ad starting soon? Start him now, you... Just wanna get this ad break over to it. Anyway, there might be... I think this might be the last section of the game. Oh, maybe there's actually gonna be something more, I don't know. Like a big book section or something. I have no idea what's going on. Finally, ad breaks. See you guys in 3 minutes. Okay, we're back. Oh shit. God damn it. Because of my key-binds. I end up the break doing some I'm either on Discord reading memes the people post on Discord during the break, ad break, or I'm on my browser reading some reading more memes, actually. Reading more memes. So when I press my keybinds back, it always changes back windows and does something weird with my window. Hey yo, big ups to Bookwalking. Hello Risto, big ups to walking in books, walking on books, walking around books, and walking your books. Because we love books around here. All my homies love books around here, yep. Hell yeah, hell yeah. That's what I always said. Big ups to walking your books. Now, yeah. Choices. Walk forward, put on the invisibility cloak, fly past on the broom, crouch down and sneak past. Those are on. I'm ready to fuckable. Why did I not think of that before? What book would you fuck first? For me, it has to be Harry Potter. No, not Harry Potter. There's not even that much hot girls in Harry Potter. That was just because read the. No, it has to be a light novel, really. It has to be one of those harem light novels that I need to fuck. Anyway, invisibility cloak. You unfold the invisibility cloak and put it on over your shoulders. Like it working. What's next? Walk into the room, but why? What if there's something useful in there? You tiptoe into the room and start walking around the table. Everybody freeze! The man stopped go. There's something here. Something just touched my leg. Find the spy! The walker springing into walk and starts searching the room. You fall on your back in surprise and the invisibility clothes light up. Oh my fucking damn it! Etienne! Etienne! I'd fuck green eggs and ham. What? Green eggs and ham? What? Green eggs and ham. That's Dr. Seuss book. When even I am thinking, what the fuck? Okay, Risto, Lemon, Dr. Seuss book. Yeah. Okay, Risto. Why? Okay, no, I need to know why. Why this book? Why this book, Risto? What's up with this book? The walker springs into action and starts searching the room. You fall onto your back in surprise and the invisibility cloak slides off. What the hell are you? Hi guys, I work here. Sound the alarm, quickly! Oh my god, are you gonna... Book. 3 damage wall, 60 ink. Oh. Sounds like you're reading food at the same time. Well, that's a respectable. That's a respectable one, honestly. That's a respectable one. Food is very sexy after all. Okay, let's see. What skill are you gonna disable? Done. Fuck. You heal? What? He healed him? Ah, you bastard. You fucking bastard. I don't have stun either. There he goes my stun. Shit. Oh, and the slash. Great. Fucking great. I need shield. Am I gonna fucking die here? Oh my god, he drains the stun again. Okay, I'm slowly killing them. Slowly killing them. If they block the shield, I'm done. Am I gonna lose the book if I use it? Oh. No, I did not lose it. One more. Shit, I should have used... Okay. Fucking die. No, fucking die. Drained. Alright, let's see if there's anything interesting. Should we start with some kind of weapon? Massive futuristic blasters lying in the briefcase. Whoa, that looks dangerous. Don't you think it's a little too much? Looks like it's for shooting tanks, not walk. This is reliable. There's a faceted battle wrapped in packing film inside the briefcase. The liquid inside is transparent, but a faint rainbow shimmers across the surface. What's this? A note's lying next to the bottle. You unfold it and read. I found the water of life, like you asked, but I'm never going into a fairy tale again. Not for all the money in the world. What in the world was going on with those writers' hands? I'll be expecting my usual payment, Kay. A fantasy world? A fairy tale again? I believe it can heal anyone. I wanted no chronicle. I don't know. I kind of like it. Effective, maybe? You sure you don't want everyone want to see what's in there? Yeah, I'm sure. 6 damage. It's a shit ton of damage. Okay, Etienne, please don't fuck up. Please don't fuck up this time. Okay. You see 2 walkers standing in the passageway. They seem to be guarding another set of boxes. They're discussing something quietly, completely unaware of your presence. What's their plan? Put on the cloak. I think you can squeeze past them. Should take off the cloak, it's only going to get in your way. Why pass the broom? Never sure. Trust me, I'll be fine. You hold the broom between your legs and push out the ground. Etienne has never once given me a good reason to believe he's a competent and athletic person. Broom takes off violently. The broom takes off violently and flies out into the room, where it drops you in front of the Bookwalkers before flying off somewhere into the darkness. Ow! Who the hell are you? I work here. Like you have a spy here. You wind up and throw the toxin cap to Bookwalker, but he easily grabs it out of the way. Ooh, pure toxin, an interesting choice. The walker says nothing. Just drop into fighting sand. Really? Really? 2 items! 2 fucking items, and I got nothing. Oh shit. I'm gonna die if I don't block this shit. Oh no. Disable skill, strong hit. I'm gonna fucking die here. Oh sh. Lucky. No, you can drain all my ink. I have nothing left then. The Mao. Are you serious? Well, at least I could use the shield. Strong hit. Okay. How much? Oh, fuck. Oh, he missed. What an idiot. Another strong hit. You can't use it. One more. Oh, you're dead. You're so fucking dead. Get fucked. No, stop draining me. Ew, I'm the one who drains. I'm the ink succubus here. Okay. Bookwalker briefcases. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. Should we start with some kind of weapon? Lion black fabric is inside the briefcase. It's a honed sharp side that radiates coldness. So that is out there in some book without his side? I bet! There's a small box inside the briefcase, surrounded by flickering blue aura. What's this? You poke the box uncertainly with one finger. The blue field instantly surrounds your hand, making it tingle. Some kind of energy shield that might help in a while. Yeah. Put your previous artifact aside and take the side out of the briefcase. Even though your clothes, even though you wear gloves, the icy metal makes your hands sting. Ready to keep going? Even the slightest cut will cost your enemy their life. Books. Who are you? A librarian. The librarian is busy arranging books and probably won't even notice an atomic bomb. Okay. Hey friends! The guards notice you from far away and block your path. What's the noise over there? Is there a problem? With the wand. You take the wand out of your pocket and point it at the closest walker. Obvious Arius! It just disappears! A bead of blue energy blasts off the wand and hits the walker in the chest. In the next instant, a ship is standing where he just was. Oh, that's right. Obvious Ares is the scientific names for domestic ship. What was this bad? The other walkers have already dropped into fighting stance, ready to attack. Obvious Ares! You point the wand at the closest enemies, but nothing happens. A large crack is now running to the crystal at the end of the wand. Bah! Useless piece of... The other walkers simultaneously drop into fighting stance. Instant kill, 60 ink. You know what? Fuck you. Goodbye! Sucker! This is actually better. Oh shit, come on. Oh, heck. Oh, he actually missed. Oh god, I have the sight of death with me. I'm fucking invincible now. Oh yeah. Let's go, me. Bye. Holy shit, I'm the angel of death. I'm fucking awesome. I'm the man. I'm fucking invincible. Okay, boss hideout. Holy shit, what the... Alright, alright. I give up. Just don't hit me, he smirks. Take off my goddamn shackles! I grab him by the throat. There's a slight problem with that. My shackles expert took the day off today. His daughter's sick. He's lying. I know. How about a collie when he's available, okay? It'll only be a few days. Do you think I'm an idiot? Whack. Well, if you really want to know, you promised me you'd take them off. So hold up your end of the deal. But you didn't hold up your end. I'll hold it up right now. Chrissy strode harder. Calm down, you idiot. No one except the Writers Police can take them off. Do you really think my own man would be walking around in shackles if I could take them off? I would build a literal empire stealing objects if I could do that, not the stinking warehouse. Wait, I thought you had proof that he could do it. Friend told me about him. Wait, Vince told me about you? And then I found out he was one of your thugs. Was that all part of your plan? Well, this thing that's happening now wasn't. He rubs his throat. You're going to take off my shackles. I don't know how, but that's your problem now. Or what? Huh? Are you going to kill me? A character? He winks a horrible wink. But you've turned into such a nice guy now, haven't you? Well, relatively. You squeeze his throat without your string and look him in the eye. Let's find out right now just how much of a nice guy I am. That doesn't quite inspire fear, to be honest. Let's finish this up quickly. I have things to do. Some important people will be here soon and I'll be offloading a huge lot today. Turn around and see a stack of containers through the open door. Yes, that's right. Did you think I was just sitting here twiddling my thumbs? I'm about to close the deal of the century. Those containers full of stolen items. Fit 2 bars. I can only imagine what will happen while that floods the market. He glances briefly at the monitor, where you can see henchmen running in your direction. You're right. Certainly it is time for us to finish up here. Push your hand deeper in, trying to touch not the collector's net, but the very essence inside it. You feel a scrap of old paper. Your fingers run across the text written there in old ink many years ago. Wait. Actually, I can call the shackles expert. Let's say tomorrow, okay? That's the only time frame I can give you. You'll get your shackles off and be sad. You can write as much as you want. Henchmen are almost here. Sorry. I'm not letting that happen again. Sorry. I'm not letting that happen to me again. You grab his paper with both hands and start pulling towards you. What are you thinking? Etienne! Don't worry. I've done this before. Oh no. You see the client slowly separating from the book's environment, becoming something foreign. Oh. Damn! Aren't his henchmen going to come for us? They don't have a direct route to that book. Besides, they don't like what's waiting for them there. You keep pulling the paper. It gets more and more difficult to pull. What's going on? Now is not the time to give up. No, I'm not giving up. This is as hard as I can pull. What now? They're right outside already. Now we add another force. You bend your knees, ready to jump backwards. You push off the ground. You hear unbelievably loud, crunching sound. So loud that it feels like the whole world must be able to hear it. With a ringing sound, the paper in your hand separates itself from the book. It flies upwards with you. Damn it. I think I twisted my knee again. What on earth was that? Where the hell am I? What have you done? Looks around. You find out soon enough. The collector suddenly jumps up and aims a gun at you. It's an antique, decorated with a swirling pattern. Take me back! Hey, calm down. Just calm down. Etienne, hand over the book now. Where's my book? I'm afraid nothing would come of it. Hey, don't joke around with him. That thing I just did, they'll hear it. There's police! Nobody move! Hey you! Drop the gun! Not another step or I shoot him! Boss, that's Leroy Russian! The collector? What the hell is going on here? Etienne? Are you mixed up in this? Oh, hello, officer. Oh, is that the officer I beat up earlier? Hold on, how did you recognize me? You came in for questioning that same coat. Damn, I disguised my fate, but forgot to put on a different coat. I'm warning, I won't surrender alive. Aims a gun at police officer, then back at you. And hold back your little pet right there. I see him. He puts his hand up and looks at the officer, waiting for the signal. Well now, we'll come to an agreement, and everything will be just fine. Where's my book? I don't think we'll be coming to an agreement with you, thief. Not yet. No, we are going to make a deal, and I'm going to walk away. You're accused of stealing thousands of objects, and now that you're in our hands, you're not going anywhere. That's enough. Suddenly turn to you. This is all because of you, you bastard. The sound of a shot rings out. Etienne! You close your eyes. Damn it! You open your eyes and look down. The metal of Roderick's cage protects him from the bullet. But there's not much left of it now. See a small, ragged scrap of paper inside. Derek, you moron! I told you to stop talking! Sorry, boss. Are you alright, Walker? Now it's your turn. Hands up. Look at the remains of the paper in your hand. Don't make us use force! Pull it! He's just in shock. Etienne, best if you come with us now. We'll talk about all this in the station, okay? Hold on, what's that in his hand? He's a character. And not one from this book. Etienne, are you out of your mind? Are you carrying around a stolen character in even your current situation? Derek! I can take an isolated character. Call for backup. You shove the officer. His head slams into Derek, who staggers backwards. Ah, shit. Damn it! Jump out of the book. Oh god. So they're out. Oh shit! Etienne. Etienne? Leroy Russian, also known as the Collector, was detained by the Renters Police. He was later sentenced to execution. The entire network of renters used his service to buy stolen items from book treasures. Were also detained, and these criminals received sentence from aging to 5 Etienne Quist was detained 5 minutes after he escaped. The unknown stolen character was not found on him. Shit, that was too fast. 28 years later. Oh shit, I actually managed to serve my sentence. I actually had to serve my sentence. Complete book 7, city. Well, I think this is his house. Take off your disguise. Run a hand over your face. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm old now. 28 years later, I was already 32. How much years is that? Sorry, math? 50? 28 plus 32. Yeah, 60. I'm fucking 60 years old now. Alright. Now I'm ready. An empty carriage. Living room. Yeah. Oh geez, son, I've truly become a male hag finally. Oh shit, what was that? I forgot to read what was books, blah blah blah. Yeah, I read that. I completely read that. Why are there so many pictures though? Sir? How can I help you? My name is Etienne. Waiting for you to continue. You probably don't remember me. We worked together a long time ago. I can't seem to recall that. Are you sure you're in the right place? I'm sure. I would even say we were partners. I just wanted to see how you're feeling. Looking around questioningly. I do believe I'm quite alright. Should I be worried about something? Do you remember your name? Of course. And where you live? Baker Street. That's good then. Had to make a few changes because of your injuries. Injuries, sir? Yes. Although it seems everything worked out. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm back. What, son? Did not see the man by the window. Oh. Holmes. He nods back. And you, sir? He looks at you questioningly. I'm on my way out. Someone you know, Watson? I'm not sure. Are you quite certain you're alright, sir? Yes. My apologies again for disturbing you. Oh, he remade Roderick into Watson. Would you like some tea, sir? Baker Street. Oh, his old partner. Well, time to head back. I'm glad you're doing well, friend. Oh. He grafted the remains of Roderick's paper into this book. Well, Roderick, time for you to figure out my own self. Oh no. I had to revisit so many books before I found the right one. His cage. His cage got shot, so he kinda got lost or something. Fan leathers. His cage got shot, so he kinda lost his essence or something. The Roderick that existed kinda died, I think. So he just grafted the remains paper into a new book so he could still live again. At you and Quiz, congratulations on your return to the ranks of the writing profession. Morrock Publishing Agents has confirmed that your 28-year sentence has been fully served. You may visit the Central Writers Police Department to have your shackles removed. Please find a sheet attached with detailed information on how sentence time service was calculated. The final calculations of time served are below. Initial sentence, creation of the character, Amanda Mitchell, 30 years. Assisting in capturing a particularly dangerous criminal, minus 30 years. Fleeing from a police officer, plus 2 years. Willfully turning yourself into police, minus 1 year. Total time to be served, 28 years. That I gave them the collector. The collector was like a major, was like the biggest criminal they had. And all I got was minus 3 years. I gave them the collector. They're a bunch of fucking jerks. Holy shit. Okay. What now? Now I finally returned to writing again. Happily ever after. The end. Okay, this is actually the end of the book. Of the game. The game about books and plagiarism. I found it funny, yeah. I would say that's not plagiarism. I'm stealing items from book, but that's technically not plagiarism, but no, they do call it plagiarism over here. Stealing items from books to add it to other books, yeah, that's plagiarism. Literal plagiarism. Not literal plagiarism, but physical plagiarism, I guess. Or something. Magical writer's plagiarism, whatever. It is a fun world, honestly. A bit dark. And the police are jerks, but still. Let's see. Thoughts of the game? Very little gameplay. The gameplay that I had, like, going around was alright. It's basically just a novel where you just interact with characters. You do have a few little choices you can use, like, to get yourself some supplies and some results with interaction with people that are kind of satisfying. So there's not a lot in the gameplay. What there is little, but it's also satisfying, honestly. I did not feel like it needed to be more. There are more fights, more things like levels and and things like that. There are like a few skills to improve the combat. Like after every book, you choose a new skill, and that actually make things slightly more interesting. But yeah, very small gameplay. There's very few gameplay elements, but they're very well done, honestly. And the other gameplay, the other elements, music, not much to sell. You can even hear now. There's just some background noise. Like there's not much music to say. Graphics, the graphics are nice. They're not bad. They're not super great, but they're nice. Pretty good. Pretty well done. Nothing ugly going on. The worlds were kind of dark though. Like we're diving into worlds of inside books. We're diving inside the worlds of a book. They could have gone a bit more fantastical with it, a bit more crazy with it, but that's fine. I guess the books that we went into were more like fiction. The books we went to like were more fiction than fantasy or sci-fi. Well, there was a bit sci-fi, of course, but not a lot of spectacular elements or epic elements, things like that. And then for the story, the plot of him trying to look into the shackles is nice. Well done, well executed. I like the ending. Was not a super special ending. Like the twist at the end was that the collector, that your boss, was also a character himself. That was an interesting twist. That was a cool twist, honestly. Wasn't unexpected, but it was also nice. As for the story, how the story is told is also well done. They really had someone slightly above. They had someone above average writing this game. They had someone writing above average. The character interactions are actually really good. They're not like super deep or well written, I would say, but they work well. There's some good interesting interactions. There's some nonsensical ones. There's some weird small nonsensical things. Etienne is a little bit annoyingly failure. He's a bit of a main failure because quite a few times he fails at doing tasks, and that's slightly annoying, but it's not like you get set back or get any. I never failed once. I never got a single game over or something like that, so it's not like it was super affecting. So it's like, but it's fitting because he's also a writer, so he's not gonna be a hero. So there's a lot of interesting things in this game. I give it an 8, honestly. Not a 9. A 9 is like for something that's super ultra good. It is good. It's not super good, but it's good. It's worth the money. Definitely worth the money. It's not something revolutionary. 9s are for something that are amazing, like the top of your the best of the genre. The best you can expect of the genre is like a 9, and 10 are the absolute masterpieces. 10 are the games that are exceptional. 10 are games that are exceptional. Things that really do deserve a bit of a Hall of Fame. I could add this one on the Hall of Fame because the concept appeals to me a little. I'm not a fan, and I'm not a fiction writer. I don't write fiction, like so. I am almost exclusively fantasy, not even sci-fi. So it feels like it feels almost perfect for me. It's just the genre that it sees about that is not it's not my cup of tea. But it was worth it. I enjoyed this time. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of laughs. Not really any sort of frustrating moments. Not really bored either. I was never bored on this game, and this is like very little gameplay. I focus a lot on gameplay, and I was never bored on this one. Even though all I was doing 90% of the time, all I was doing was walking around, talking to people, and reading their dialogues out loud. So it has for a game. If you're gonna compare it to other games, this game has exceptional writing. If you're gonna compare it to traditional writing, it has good writing. But for a game, it's exceptional. Anyway, that's the Bookwalker.